What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna make this video talking about gang stalking. Fucking want to talk about like how to get everybody down with this shit. You know, basically you gotta understand this shit starts with your family first. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the first people they get because they figure once they get your family, it'd be easier to get everybody else down with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So they start with your family first, and I don't really know like the exact approach they use for those because they like I said they get them first. And I've been in this game for 14 years, so I don't really remember the beginning a lot. Like you know, I wasn't paying attention to shit like I pay attention to now. Like I wasn't picking up keywords or phrases. So I don't really know how they get them down, but they definitely start with them. But then they move to your immediate circle of friends, like the people you with all the time. You move to them. I know how to get them. They get them with fucking lies and bullshit. One trick they use is like you gotta understand. Every time you have a if you're a TI, every time you have a conversation, that conversation is being recorded. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gotta explain to y'all how technology is set up where they could just chop up somebody's conversation and make it seem like they saying something totally different. That's why even today, like I'll be around people, or if you're a target, you could relate, and they just keep trying to get you to say something. Like they trying to get a certain word out of your mouth, like all the fucking time. Like they trying to get that fucking word out your mouth. They always trying to get you to say something like about a person or just something in general, just a certain word. Like they always, it's weird. If you're a target, you know what I'm talking about. Like they be trying to press that shit. But motherfucking yeah. Hold up, my little split went out. They get your friends with shit like that, like because they're recording every conversation, so and they're recording every moment of your life. So everybody in life they're gonna have some embarrassing moments. They're gonna do some things they're not proud of, and those are things that they'll keep showing over and over to your friend. Like you might have masturbated one time, which is fucking normal. Everybody masturbates, guys and females. Like you know what I'm saying, and they might use that like if you're younger, that'll work on younger people. Like look at him, he's beating his dick. Like and it's like it's not so much that you beating your dick or you masturbating. Like it's it's that they put it on a broad scale, like to belittle you. You know what I'm saying? They show it to everybody. Like look, look, look. Like the other person feels ashamed to be associated with you because of that. Like they feel ashamed because of some shit you did in your private time. It works real good for younger kids. Like for adults, it doesn't work that much because adults is like, okay, like what's the big deal here? But for kids, it works real good when you're younger. Um, yeah, that's usually what they do. Like they use your mistakes against you, and you can make one mistake and they'll hold it against you for years. You know what I'm saying? And once they get you to look, they get that person to look at you in a certain light. Like they're already looking at you. Like I ain't fucking with this nigga. Like he's for me. Like he's a weirdo. Like he's not cool because he beat his dick one time. Like or whatever. Like whatever the case is, you might have took a loss in a fight, which happens to everybody too. Like you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, it's real normal shit that everybody goes through, but they exaggerate the shit and they make it seem like bigger than what it is, and they make it seem like you should be ashamed to even be associated with this person. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll start doing things like, yo, like nobody want to fuck with you because you fuck with this dude. Like they'll attack your friends' circle of friends, and your friends start feeling like, damn, I gotta stop fucking with this dude because if I keep fucking with him, nobody's gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how some people probably watching this video and into the they're not a target or they're not a gang stalker. Like if one of those weird people in the middle, they're probably like, why your friend just don't tell you what's going on? That's not how gang stalking works. They they I don't know what they tell these people to not tell you this shit, but like from the rip, nobody will tell you nothing, bro. Like That's just how gang stalking works. Like nobody tells you nothing, or maybe it's like because they don't want to feel like you're gonna implicate them on the gang stalker's actions and assume that they're down with the shit too. I think that's kind of what they do. They kind of like the Rico law shit. Like, yo, you down with this shit because you know about it and you ain't tell nobody. So we all gonna get locked up if I get locked up. Like, I think they do that shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't got all the answers. But I will tell y'all what the little shit I do know, and that's what I'm telling y'all right now about how they work behind the scenes. Like, everything's behind the scenes. Like you might be chilling with somebody one day and you might be the best of fucking friends. Like, like tell each other everything, cool as fuck, down to take a bullet for each other, like that type of shit. Like some real nigga shit. Like, but and then from one day to the next, you'll go around them and they'll be treating you a little differently. Like that's what you gotta watch for. That's the main shit I want to make this video for the young TIs that's going through it. When you see somebody like trying to, when people start talking without using specifics, watch those motherfuckers because they probably with the gang stalking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll, to give you an example, they'll just start like you might be talking about basketball or music, and they'll just switch off. Like, I won't be mad at somebody if they stop chilling with me. Like, where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. You gotta be aware of that type of shit. That means they down with the gang stalking shit. They're like, what are you talking about? Like, and that's the shit too. When you ask them what are you talking about, and they try to flip it on you and say you're crazy or assuming shit. Like, I'm just talking in general. Like, what do you think I'm talking about? Like, stay away from those people. Yeah, I'm telling y'all because once they go that way, you can't get them back. Like, they ain't never gonna be normal again, nigga. Like, they always gonna be on some fuck shit and the same weirdo shit. Like, that they'll try to sub you. Like, niggas be trying to sub niggas in real life, and then when you ask them, yo, what the fuck is you talking about? They try to say that you crazy. You know what I'm saying? You jump into conclusions like, what is you talking about? They try to flip it on you. Like, what are you talking about? Are you assuming? I'm just talking in general. Like, watch those type of people, bro. Cause they definitely gang stalkers. Motherfucking that's the shit too. And once they get your family down, you gotta think they got your family down with this shit. So your family's running around slandering your name, telling a bunch of lies that they know is lies. Just saying stupid shit about you. Then they get your friends down. So your friends are saying that. So everybody else, like on the outside, they already gone. Like for real, they already gone. Cause they like, all right, I seen him chilling with this dude for whatever for a year, and I know that's his family that grew up with him, and they saying this about him, so it must be true. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you get into that situation, it's like you pretty much by yourself. You can't trust nobody, bro. Like that's just the facts of the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you gonna hear people videos and they gonna be like, oh, some people be negative and tell you, you can't chill with nobody. Like, don't think like that. Like, bro, you gotta think like that for real. If you in this program, you gotta think like that. You ain't got no choice. You gotta protect your sanity. Like, once you get to that point, it's all about protecting your sanity, because you got everybody around you lying to you, or you know something is going on, but nobody won't tell you what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but if you, God forbid, you actually seek some mental health that you need, like, 'cause you need some mental help going through this shit, bro. Like every fucking day. Like, God forbid you do that, then they put you in a straitjacket and call you a crazy, you schizophrenic. Like, so it's like you can't even tell the no doctors or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta find a way to deal with this shit by yourself, for real. You gotta find a way to deal with this shit. I find like if you just take everything as a joke, it makes everything a little easier. Like, everything's a joke to me. Like, niggas is clowns. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. It's a group of people that watch everything I do every day. They voice to scar me with this weird technology, saying they're gonna fuck me up, they're gonna do this to me, they're gonna do that to me. But every day I walk around and nobody does nothing to me, nigga. It's a joke, like, for real. Like, that psychology shit don't really work on me no more. It did in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. I used to get mad. Like, where the fuck them niggas at? And I used to like running in the middle of the street, like, and just running up on anybody I see. Like, nigga, what the fuck is the problem? Got into mad like fights, got arrested. Like, probably like 30 times over this shit, bro. Like, but that shit don't work on me no more. I get it's just a joke. Like, you can't take this shit serious. These niggas is clowns, bro. Like, how you just sitting around plotting on somebody every day, but you never do shit and you know everything they do every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is a joke to me, bro. So I take it like that. Like, I laugh, like, for real. Like, they'll send like some gang stalking bitches after me to try to get me to tell them something like what I'm really thinking and shit, or what's my next plans, or a lot of time, like 9 out of 10 times when they send the gang stalking bitches after me, it's because they already, it's a campaign. Like, they already told these gang stalking bitches that I'm the worst of the worst niggas that breathe. You know what I'm saying? I'm the worst nigga to walk this earth. Like, I'm the worst of the worst. Like, so they already telling the man shit. Like, I'm a pedophile and that. And these gang stalking chicks, their job is to go over there and make their words seem true. So they'll come to me and they'll say little shit like to try to get me to say certain shit, to try to get a reaction out of me. And mind you, like when you gang stalk, you being recorded all the time. So they're recording all this shit, and they're just trying to get a reaction out of me, or they're trying to get me to prove that I'm a certain way that these people painted the picture that I am. You know what I'm saying? Like they may be like, oh, he's stupid. Like say that he's stupid. Like he's super stupid. So they might try to come and ask me like a question that nobody got the answer to, like some dumbass shit. Like what's that? Uh, like just some dumbass shit. Like how many degrees and dumb shit, dumb shit, bro. Like that nobody got the answer to, bro, unless you Google it. And I just make a joke out of everything for real. I don't tell them nothing about my personal life. I don't tell them nothing about who I really am. I give them niggas fake names, fake stories. Like I be laughing the whole time because it's hilarious to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta take this shit for a joke. Like that's the only way you can live out here, bro. Like, you gotta think this shit is funny as hell when you really think about this shit, bro. But yeah, as far as like when they come after your circle, when they come after your family, you see your family start going against you, and then your friends start going against you. Everybody just start looking at you a little different. They got this little disgusted look in their eye, like they so disgusted with you, but nobody want to tell you what the fucking problem is. Like when they start doing that, a real important thing to remember is don't like they gone, nigga. They gone. You never getting them back. Like they never gonna look at you the same. They never gonna talk to you the same. They're never gonna be honest with you, bro. They gone. You know what I'm saying? You gotta accept that shit. Cause, but a lot of TIs do, and I'm guilty of this shit too. Is you'll try to hold on to those relationships because those are the relationships you know your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the people you grew up with, or the people you share special experiences with, and it's like a lot of people try to be extra nice. You start acting extra nice, and that's the worst thing you could do, bro. That's the worst thing you could do. You could, like for real, like you start offering a little more and just being nicer to people, not trying to offend nobody, like walking on eggshells almost. Like that's the worst shit you could do. Cause then they're gonna take that shit and they're gonna be like, look, this nigga soft. He's thirsty for friends. Like he's not real. Like that's why you don't want to do that. It just make things worse. What you want to do is to separate yourself from these people. Don't call them. Don't talk to them. Like you can keep it cordial when you see them. Hey, what's up? But just know these niggas is gang stalkers. So if they come and ask you anything, don't like. I give them a fake answer. That's what I do. I give them fake answers. Niggas, I be telling. Yeah, I'm trying to move to Mars. Just say some out the box type shit. Like they're gonna say you crazy. Obviously, like anything you tell them, they're gonna say a negative response to it. So you might as well tell them the most out the box shit for real. That's how I look at this shit. Like, they gonna talk shit anyway. So let's just have fun with this shit, bro. For real. This shit is a game, man. You know, like the voice of skull shit is tricky. If y'all get voice of skull, I know every target don't. I wish I didn't. Like for real, I'm gonna keep it a rack. Like I wish I didn't, cause that shit is so annoying, man. It's like you got these people just talking shit every fucking day, all day, just talking shit, and you can't see nobody. You can look everywhere, up and down, like you can look everywhere, nigga, and you won't never see nobody, like you know what I'm saying? Just non-stop talking shit, like, and it's like, yo, It never stops. You could wake up in the middle of the night, and it happened to me like 4 times last night. I wake up in the middle of the night. I guess there was energy weapon in me, but I be so immune to that shit, man. That shit been going on so long. Like I don't even. To me, that's just life. Like that's like breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like when you breathe, you don't think about it. You just breathe. Like that's how I am with energy weapons at this point. Like I just wake up and I know it's gonna be some energy weapons on me. It's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they was doing some shit. They kept waking me up, and every time I open my eyes, you'll hear the voices in the background like, "That nigga shook. Look at him. He shook. He shook. Don't wake up. Oh, are you waking up?" Like, you gotta laugh at that, bro. You got to, cause that's the most clown shit. Like, how you know where the fuck I am? You saying you want to kill me? You want to do all this shit to me? You know what I'm saying? But you don't do shit. All you do is versus scold me, bro. Like it's the most clown shit. You gotta laugh at that shit. That's what I've been doing. I just laugh at this shit now, man. It's, it's fucking funny. But fucking yeah. But the voice of skull shit. That's why I brought it up. I was gonna say like don't take that shit too serious. Cause they'll be like, yo, I'm right outside. Yeah, motherfucker. That sounds so convincing. Like they really want to fight or they really want to shoot you. Like, but then you'll go outside and just sit outside all day or end up walking around everywhere looking for voices that don't exist, bro. Like, and don't let that shit get to you. That's the main shit I want to say about that shit. Like I know it's hard because it's going on 24/7. Like this shit don't be a minute with this shit not going on, nigga. Like so it's like whatever, man. But don't let that shit get to you because everything they saying is false, nigga. Everything they saying is a lie. Everything they saying is a fucking act. It's a show. Like so you gotta take it for what it is. It's a game, man. Just laugh at this shit. But besides that, like what's been going on with me, I ain't really been doing too much. I've been trying to I've been trying to stay low, like this is impossible when you a fucking target. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could take a shit and somebody would get offended. Like that's just my reality, bro. Like I said, I laugh at it. Like I don't take the shit too serious. A lot of times, people when you getting targeted, you get caught up thinking about like what your life would have been like if none of this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? If you could just live a normal life, and that's not healthy either, man. Like to be living like that. It'll fuck your head up if you keep thinking about it. Cause you'll get so mad. You'll be like, damn, this shit wasn't going on. I probably could have. You know what I'm saying? Be doing a lot of shit right now. Like, you just gotta accept reality. Learn to laugh at this shit. Tell your story. That's the shit too. When I make these videos, they go so hard. Like they do these little voice of skull campaigns when I make these videos, and they do these campaigns like, yeah, we mad at him because he made a video. Like, ta-da-ta-da. But the idea of like responding to my video is doing the same shit they do every day. Voice to scold me, stalk me, like so it's like, yo, these niggas is clowns, bro. I can't take this shit serious, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep making these videos. I'm gonna make 1,000 more of these fucking videos unless I die tomorrow, nigga. Like for real. I'm gonna keep making these shits, and all these little pussy ass stalker niggas ain't gonna do shit about it. That's just a motherfucking fact. Like all y'all gonna do is talk. So keep telling your story, nigga. Don't never be scared. I know sometimes like in the beginning, probably like 2012, 2011. Even then, I was like 5, 6 years in of getting gangsta. Like when YouTube first started coming around, I used to think like I should tell people about what's going on with me, but I had that little. I ain't gonna lie, it was like a little fear. I didn't want to get locked up in a mental institution for just speaking my fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? But it's been so much shit that happened. It's like, yo, if they lock me up right now, it's just gonna further my case that what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So they can't do that. I kind of feel untouchable sometimes. Like I don't want to get too cocky, but I kind of feel like that. I feel like all these niggas is like little roaches that scatter when I turn on the lights. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, kid, tell y'all story, man. These niggas is pussy as fuck. They ain't doing nothing. Besides that, all y'all keep rocking and be safe out there, man.